We're live, people. Let's go. Let's go. I am a little late today, but it's for a good reason because I'm doing some crazy things behind the scenes. We're gonna do something never before seen. So it's gonna be a special stream, y'all. It's gonna be a special stream. So buckle up, people, because this stream is brought to you by Hydreigon, the hydration dragon, hydration. This little guy. Well, actually, that's maybe that's not. This stream is not brought to you by him. I am bringing the stream to you by him. It's the reverse. Basically, I am sponsoring this stream in honor of something really, really cool, and the person who created Hydreigon doesn't even know this is happening. Hydration check is right and sorry. Yes. Drink infused through the head of Hydreigon. Anyway, how this is going to work is all. Well, actually, I should say what this is. If y'all didn't know before, I used to be a teacher. A high school math teacher. And the person who made this was at a craft fair local in Texas. My wife saw these little dragons. My sons love these little dragons. They play with them all the time. So many different colors of them. And she saw this one specifically, and it was not only purple, but it had a little hole in its head in a good way, right? It had a little hole in its head for the straw to just fit ever so nicely right there on top of this little deal, right? And then you guys are always talking about hydration checks, right? Right? So it was literally perfect. Turns out the story gets cooler than that is this guy is a high school student. The guy that makes this little business he's got going is sorry, I have a face. It's a butterfly dragon. He's got multiple kinds of these. He's got wings in the back. So this is brought to you by Dragon Boy. Dragon Boy. It is a high school kid who's just hustling it and loves dragons. Get out of here, right? This dragon type absolutely exists in DC20. For the record, I haven't spent. Maybe I should spread some dragon lore tonight since I was a little bit late. But these type of dragons, butterfly dragons, absolutely exist in DC20. But yeah, so they got a bunch of different little straw dragons. But here's what I'm going to show you guys. Check it out. Let me see. Let's go right to it. This is a high school kid who just loves dragons and then makes them. This is his website. Let me see. Let me double check here. Oh, that's wrong. Wrong button. Yeah, dragonboy.com. The kid's got his own website. Dragonboy.com. Here it is. And I literally, I messaged, there's had that customer service situation. There it is. I messaged his mother and look at this. There he is. On the front page, they've updated their website within the last few minutes, and the front page is good old Hydreigon. There's his brother or dad or something right there. Boom. So what I'm also gonna do is things have been going really crazy, and that's all thanks to you guys. These live streams have been going crazy. The amount of people that are showing up in these live streams. How can I? What? There we go. The amount of people, the donations, the super chats, everything has been crazy. The gifted memberships, Jeff Chambers with 10 gifted memberships. Thanks, dude. So like I said, anytime that things are going well and things are thriving over here, I'm looking for ways to give back, whether that be to my own team or to the community in this case. So all of the live stream profits from tonight are going to go to Dragon Boy. So I think this is super cool. It's this kid just chasing after his dream of dragons, much less purple dragons. So yeah, it's gonna be super cool. So if y'all want the axolotl, yeah, technically not a dragon. Actually, you know what? This isn't a dragon. So nobody buy the axolotl. That's off limits. You have to only buy dragons, and they have to only be purple. I'm gonna talk to. His name is Easy Yanez. Is his name, and I'm going to talk to you, Easy. If you're watching this, Easy, if anyone orders in the next 24 hours, if anyone orders anything but a dragon, cancel the order, refund. Only purple dragons, okay? Does he do penguins? I don't know. You'll have to find out. But super fun thing that I want to do. This is the guy. This is him right here. Look at him. Look at all these. He goes to conventions and festivals, like fantasy boy after our own hearts. Look at this, all sorts. And look at this one. Isn't this wild? Like, it's crazy. That's so cool. Anyway, thought that was super awesome. And yeah, so it's all shapes and sizes. Got a whole, it's the whole deal. And then at the bottom, they got a whole little place of order for a product situation. But this is the spot right here. So if you want to jump in on this, either if you want to support Dragon Boy and the Dragon Boy dream, he has no idea I'm doing this. This is a surprise to him. I also messaged him and reached out. I was like, hey, if you want to like talk, I can try and have like a little one-on-one talk with him, try and help out the growing, the younger generation entrepreneurs. So this guy, if you want to grab one, it's right here on this little straw dragon, or super chats for this entire live stream will be going to him as well. So super cool. I just want to throw that out there. So there's that. And that's the coolest type of stuff we can do thanks to you guys, right? Well, except it's tomorrow to 300 new orders. That'd be crazy. I don't know if y'all are going to order 300 orders of that. Also, disclaimer, this is a high school kid and high school is still in session, okay? So your order might take a little bit of time. So be patient, people. I don't want you guys messaging Easy Yanez and being like, hey, where's my dragon? Easy. Jenny Bratt says the poor 3D printer go burr. Hey, maybe he'll be able to get a second 3D printer. You know what I'm saying? That's super cool. Maybe the super chats from this live stream will buy him a second printer, and then the 3D printer go burr. The first one might break, and he can get a second one. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. That's funny. So that is the cool thing we're doing. Super cool, coach. Good luck, kid. Let's go. Afari Noxa with the super chat going straight into it. And Brandon from Bardic Aggravation with the, I feel like this is like how you have to have done this. 50 gifted memberships. You had to have done this now at least 3 months in a row. It's been crazy. Maybe 6 months in a row. I don't know. Brandon Bardic Aggravation. The the love is flowing. So there you go. Brandon Bardic Aggravation. Get you some dragon straw toppers, and then everybody around the table when y'all play, you can have a little, I will say, disclaimer, make sure your straw isn't all the way down. If you get one of these, right, he's waiting there, he'll poke you. See the little pokies? He'll poke you. So you got to get the little straw, get some clearance over the head so you can get the head down and you don't poke yourself. Because when I first got this guy, I was like, boom, oh. So there you go. There we go. There's your disclaimer. Cool. What else we got? Dable's in. I can easily see Ray's shield fending off incoming damage from PD and AD attacks, aka adds 5 to your PC's PD and AD. Are you considering making the change? If not, why? I want to understand. Yeah. So Dable's in. Okay, there we go. So Dable's in. That's a good point. So right now, if you all didn't know, in 0.9.5. Also, side note, if you have questions, ask your questions. #question. Ask them now. I feel like we've had so many announcements. Every single live stream's just been full of announcements. But this one, I want to just do a straight up Q&A. So hit you with the questions. Hopefully we got some moderators here to help me out. I don't know. We'll see. And then we'll just do a straight up live stream tonight. So cool. So Dable's in. If y'all aren't familiar, 0.9.5, Parry and Ray's shield are opposites. Parry stays the same, and it increases your PD or a creature around you. Yourself or a creature within one space of you increases their PD by 5. That's what Parry's always done. But the opposite of that, right? So in your precision defense, it can block single target attacks, right? But Ray's shield can do that same thing, but with AD. So it's the same thing, but it does it for AD instead of PD. So that is what it currently does. That is meant to, from a design perspective, and I usually don't like to talk about like the crunchy game design type questions here, but this is a great question and gives you all some insight, is we want that to be a mirror and see how that goes, right? Now, logistically, could a shield be used to block a single target attack? Absolutely. And I dare say, Ray's shield has a bigger requirement than Parry, because Parry you can just do straight. You can just do it, right? Any marshal can just do it, right? Raise shield requires you to have a shield, right? So innately it has more requirements on it, which innately also gives it more of a power budget. You can do more with it, right? So possibly raise shield could do both. But for the sake of playtesting, for the sake of game design, for the sake of mirroring, we want them to be different and we want them to be opposites and see how that plays out. And if raise shield consistently is like, oh man, then yeah, we can absolutely do exactly what you're saying. So yes, that is on the docket as far as that goes. Right in front of me right now, I was gonna pull up my notes, but right in front of me, I have the one shot that not one shot, the next combat for my campaign tomorrow. It's gonna be a pirate ship fight. Super cool, but I got distracted. Oh my gosh, I actually should tell you guys this. So next session, my players are going to be having if they're watching right now, there's a minor spoiler, but they're going to be fighting on a pirate ship and a pirate ship. They're going to ride up on a pirate ship and they have to battle a bunch of pirates. But these pirates are all birdborn. They're all different types of birdborns. The leader's a birdborn pelican and he freaking swallows people up. You have seagull-born that dive down into the water and gulp up water, and then they can cast water spells with the water. You have a peacock with the feathers out that's like mesmerizing and enchanting the enemy players. And then you have a penguin-born. That's right. There's a penguin born and he's an ice mage. It's going to be sick. Anyway, so that was what was in front of my screen right now. But anyway, yeah. So the raise shield situation, that hopefully that answers your question, gives some insight to there, Dables. Again, appreciate you, brother. And then what do we got next? Kyle, Coach, the man, the myth, the legend, the Alan, the Alan, and the Dragon Boy. We at Voyage Legacies just released our first DC20 Chapter 1 couch play on YouTube. If you have time, check it out. You and the DC20 YouTubers are in the credits. Hey, let's go. We're in the credits. That's super cool, dude. You should be on the influencer DC20 influencer list, and you should email me that link. Do that, because I might forget in the scope of this live stream and all the stuff that happens. I might forget that, right? So heck yeah. So let's keep it rocking. What else we got? I'm way behind the super chats, man. I answer questions too thoroughly. God dang it. Oh, Swordplay and Sorcerer, Araxis. See, I missed some stuff. Araxis gifted 5 Dungeon Coach memberships. Thank you, Araxis. And Swordplay and Sorcery, what's up, bro? Got him. What do you mean, got him? You keep getting me, and I don't know. Am I forget? Are you gonna be a Gen Con, man? Are you gonna be at Gen Con? We should play together. Anyway, hit me up. Liam, dedicate the DC20 Dragon magazine to him. The DC20 Dragon magazine? Oh, you want a Dragon magazine? I see you. See, Liam's trying to get more stuff. Liam's trying to squeeze more stuff out of me and trying to get a whole magazine for dragons. Let's go. That would be a pretty sick magazine, though. Not gonna lie. Let's go. So Brandon. Hey ya. And how do you think Dark Elves? How do you think Dark Elves would happen in DC20? Would they be elves corrupted by shadows, or perhaps are they just a normal variant? I have a character that's corrupted by shadow stuff and is an elf. Absolutely. So you're talking about Shadowborn. That already exists. I've done live streams on it before, so I'm not going to go into a huge thing, but I don't even know where you would find that live stream. Dark Elves in DC20's campaign setting, they're called Drow in D&D, but Dark Elves in DC20 are called Shadowborn. They were elves, and them, along with 5 other races, succumbed to some sort of temptation, some sort of corruption long ago back in the past, and then they had this curse laid upon them, and it created a new ancestry. They're not inherently evil. They don't want to kill things. They are not like dedicated themselves. They are all sorts of things, right? So the shadow. So what was the question though? I'm sorry, I'm just talking about Shadowborn. How do you think Dark Elves would happen? Oh yeah, that's how it happened. Elves were reached out to, and they were offered to disappear. They were offered by a shadowy figure to offer to embrace the shadows. And they did. They embraced the shadows, and then an entire ancestry of Shadowborn were created. And now they're super cool, and they're super useful. They work the night shifts at businesses. They're very valuable to, they're part of the whole community. So freaking love it. So there you go, Baron. And then Rolodix. Let's go Dragon Team for Dragon Boy. Printer go burr. I hope he's like, you know what? Let's just make a couple of these things and put them on there, right? That's so funny. My wife literally saw they were at another convention locally, and she went up to his little booth that he had. I wasn't there, or I would have looked for him. But went up to his little booth and literally bought out all of the straw dragons. Ooh, we got like a web one. Let me get my face on here. I got a web one. Oh yeah, it's like a freaking Spider-Man dragon. It's got webs on it. Oh, antlers, webs. I think webs. Sick. Anyway, so let's go Dragon Team. There we go. So Printer Go Burr. I do love that. Spectre Nadir in honor of Dragon Boy. Dragon lore, please. Oh, come on. Spectre Nadir, you did it. You're gonna bait me with pulling on my heartstrings with Dragon lore for Dragon Boy. Oh man. I might have to do it. Also, super excited for spells. Recommend you check out Savage Worlds and Pathfinder 2 for inspiration, not just D&D. Yeah, Savage Worlds is on my list for sure, but Pathfinder 2 is absolutely those spells too are on the docket for scanning through inspiration, resources, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, for sure. But Savage Worlds, I'll have to do. I'll add that here to this little notes list. Savage Worlds. There we go. Cool. And then we got Path of Most Resistance. My wife and I think it is absolutely cool that you're giving the chat proceeds to Dragon Boy. Oh, let's goes to show the DC rules, and so does the game. Let's go. Yeah, it was a super cool thing. It was like, oh, I could do like a giveaway for these, but then I'm like, logistically, Hydra God save me. Whoa. He purified the water. I thought this would be a cooler way to do it, instead of being like, I'll ship out a bunch of these little guys. Like, if you want to get it, go support them too. Or if you want to super chat, you can support that way too. It's a win-win. So heck yeah. I appreciate that. Path of Most Resistance. Love that. And I honestly thank you guys for giving me the ability to do that and give back. So I'm not literally, guys, I don't know if y'all remember this. Those of you who've been in here for a while, literally, there was a time back in the past when before the Kickstarter for DC20, I had bottomed out literally all money, like family money, business money. I bottomed it all out, and I was just trying to get. I was like, I can't do an ad spot for this other YouTuber. I wanted. I think it was Will from D&D Shorts. I couldn't afford an ad spot to do that. And then we had a crazy super chat. We had a crazy super chat live stream and just poured in there, and just people went crazy. And I was like, okay, let me, and I instantly poured it right back in and got another ad spot for another YouTuber, and then put it, and then yeah, so you get the idea. Anyway, Jekyll Geek. Last time Albion created giants and Zaya stopped friend zoning him. When is the next chapter? And where do Fiendborn come from? Oh man, Jekyll Geek. That is true. I do need to do part 2 to that, huh? I'm gonna make a note of that too. I love the lore of DC, the world campaign setting lore of DC20. I do want to share more of it, so I might have to do that. If you had told me that last week, I might have done that this week, so that's really cool. So part 2 of the lore of the world, right? Love that. And then bow, Onyx Studios. What? Onyx Studios just drops $100 super in chat and says, for Dragon Boy, right? He just goes like this. He goes, boom, drops the dragon. Right, I didn't drop him. I caught him in this other hand. It was a magic trick. For Dragon Boy, thank you, Onyx Studios. Dude, let's go. Wow, dude, let's go. Let's go. Dable Zian, I love your answers. Test it first. Awesome. Yes, we have that principle and philosophy with so many things in DC20. And we're like, okay, cool. You know what? Let's play this. And then from here, we will know better, right? Instead of like staying, it's called like white box syndrome, or white, like thinking if you just stay in a white box, you're like, what if this? What if this? The math says this. What if this? And if you do that for too long, no, let's do it. So here we go. Ooh, these are opposites. Let's do that. You know, we could say this is, you know what? Let's do this. Let's play this, and then we test, and then we play, and then we tweak. Yep. Let's go, Dables again. Liam, what are your thoughts there? Wait. What are your thoughts? There be class features, talents, or magic items giving a play more property points that can be used to give more property to your existing weapons and armor. I'm going to read that again. I think I know what you're saying. What are your thoughts? There are class features, talents, or magic items giving a play more property points. Property points. Giving a play? Maybe you're saying a player? Oh, a player more property points that they can use to get more property points to existing weapons. Okay, there we go. Yes. All right. So in DC20, you have a custom armor system, a custom shield system, a custom weapon system. A game master can easily, just as a magic item, it's that, but it gets one more point. How crazy cool is that? How easy is that? The game master just makes a weapon with one more property than is legally usually allowed, right? That's amazing, right? Or how about this? This is what I've done. There's a blacksmith in my world that can make weapons that have one more property. They cost him gold. They're expensive as heck, right? He's the only one in the region that can do it, which makes gold more valuable, et cetera, et cetera. So players can go buy weapons with an additional property. And the coolest part is he doesn't have any weapons in stock. He has no weapons in stock. He's got back orders because everybody wants to do it. So then the players have to make up their own. They have to go. He has a list. He has a list of things, which I just literally give them that page of the PDF, and they get to choose, and they make their own. And then they pay the price, and that's it. And they literally make their own weapon. I have to do no work. It's freaking amazing. Just throwing that out there, y'all, right? I feel like that's a YouTube video. If I wasn't the creator of this game and I was making videos for this game, I would make a video about that. You know what I'm saying? It's just so easy. So easy. Let's go. Dan Freeman, I have around 30 3D printed dragons. We even use them for Christmas ornaments. What a sick Christmas ornament idea. Love them all. So this is important support for the Dragon Boy and the Drive for the Dream. Love the Dragon. Stoke. That's awesome, Dan. Wow, I want to make, this is like an ornament. I'm picturing like, oh, put a little string through that, and this is a bunch of dragons hanging on the tree. That is so cool. Get red ones, get green ones, get red and green ones, right? That's awesome. Yes, let's talk Shadow Magazine. It's awesome. That is cool. Yeah, it did just happen. The Shadow Magazine, where is it? Wait. Oh, I'm in art already. There we go. Magazine, shadow options. There it is. The Shadow Magazine. Wait, can I zoom in on that? Here we go. Yeah, the Shadow Magazine. This just dropped. The Shadow Magazine. This is the volume 11 of the DC20 magazine dropped this month, and the shadow options, the Shadowborn Ancestor, Shadowborn. Oh my God. That's right, the Shadowborn. It's literally, we were just talking about the Shadowborn. Boom, there it is. The Shadowborn Ancestry's in there. Shadow Sorcery subclass, which is not going to be, the Shadow Sorcery subclass is not going to be released for like 2 years from now. And it's here right now. One of my players is playing in the campaign. So that's there, and some Shadow Talents that anyone can take. Ooh, super crazy. It's so crazy. That's super awesome. Yeah, thank you, Devils, again for that. Let's go. Let's go. Blacksmithing go burr. 3 dragons. Who's talking about 3 dragons? All right. Let's see. Okay. I gotta get caught back up with the super chats. Y'all are rolling. Rule proposal from Dan. Oh, Dan. I see you, Dan. Okay. Rule proposal. Buckle up. Dan has some good thoughts. Dan is, I know. I see you, Dan. When creatures begins falling, one or more creatures, including self, may spend a reaction to attempt to prevent a fall. Time out. That was already, whenever we did flying rules, and what else happened? Flying rules and gliding speed and all this kind of stuff. We talked about that and we tabled it. So that actually is literally, Dan, we're so synced up, Dan. Is on the docket to be able to have some sort of, like, if you're flying or if you're flying or swimming or something's happening and you start to fall, you can do some sort of check to try and stabilize yourself. If you want to spend an action point to do that. So yeah, that's absolutely on the docket. We didn't want to add that extra layer yet because we just wanted to have it be the thing that's happening. But absolutely that is on the docket. So we're synced up, Dan. Shannon Beverholt. Look into Mage the Ascension for an outside-the-box magic system. Very different from D&D, but it's the most customized system possible. I'm going to write that down, too. We got so many notes for tonight. Mage the Ascension. Mage the Ascension. Love it. There we go. Let's go. Thank you, Sean. What? Thanks for the resource, bro. Let's go. Dustbreaker, DC20 Magazine, issue 20. Wow, oh my gosh. I never thought about that. That's a lot of pressure now. DC20 Magazine, volume 20. Oh my gosh, it better be sick. It better be nuts. Should there be a dragon? There should be a dragon theme with Hydreigon level 0 or a 1 monster as the helper. That's cool. That's freaking cool. I love that. I love that. Y'all want to see? You know what? How about this? Y'all, we're talking about sneak peeks here. Y'all want to see a little sneak peek? A sneak peek? Wait. Okay, not that. That's not what that is. There we go. Here's a sneak peek. Oh, I got so many cool things happening right here. Here's a sneak. Oh no. Okay. Oh, that's from before. All right. Here's a sneak peek. Well, first of all, I just want to show this off. No, not yet. There's still some edits that need to be made. There it is. All right. So check this out. This is one of the animals that is going to be on the cover of. Hold up. Let me switch this around. This is going to be on the cover of the DC20 Magazine volume 12, I believe. Yeah, volume 12. This is the cover right here. Check it out. Boom. This is not the cover. This is the sketch. This is the literal phase 1 sketch of the cover. Volume 12 of the DC20 Magazine is going to be a monster bestiary volume 2. It's going to be a bunch of stuff from monsters, new tables, new charts, new tips, new tricks to be able to make monsters even better. We're also going backwards and updating the monster starter kit and some of the monsters from all the monsters from the one shot, the hunted, are all being updated. Lots of stuff happening with monsters. But this monster, I'm going to tell you guys right now, people that see this originally, they're going to be like, oh, what a crazy looking monster. This monster is near and dear to my heart. I like to put little nuggets of heart into DC20, and you're going to see it and feel it across the board in lots of different ways. This animal has not yet been named. I'm going to talk to my boys and see if they name it, if it fits, not just anything crazy. This animal is the 4 members of my family, myself, my wife, my 2 boys. These are all 4 of our favorite animals combined into one animal. So that is what this animal is and what it means and like symbolizes. But my favorite animal is an armadillo. And this is also not the sketch. He's going to be in a bigger stance, and I have some other stuff coming here, right? Yeah, it's showing the combination of things for the custom monster system and stuff. So my favorite animal is an armadillo. My wife's favorite animal is a lemur. So it has a lemur tail, like a little like prehensile monkey tail. My oldest boy's favorite animal is a leopard. So it's gonna have like leopard spots and stuff all back here. And then my youngest son is an elephant. So it just kind of threw a real big. So you have the tusk and the huge old thing. So anyway, I thought that was funny. So there's that. So yeah, a lemur. I see that. So anyway, that's awesome. So thanks for that, Duskbreaker. Brandon, oh my God, Brandon, with not only a gift of memberships, but another super chat as well. If I wanted to play a werewolf, Beastborn Ancestry, as a monk, mechanically, do I need to waste an ancestry point on natural weapons since the Iron Palm is considered a pinch? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Brandon, that is beautiful. So first of all, God dang it, Brandon, that's awesome. I gotta play with you guys. I really do. Send me a message on Discord and we'll try and set something up, dude, for real. This alone, I want to play a werewolf like visually, but mechanically I'm a monk. You know what I'm saying? And DC20 lets you do that because mechanically, yeah, you choose monk, you get natural weapons, and then you just do their claws, right? Sure, yeah, you know, and then you choose Beastborn Ancestry, and now you get a free 2 points you don't got to worry about, 3 points you don't have to worry about because you can go spend those on other things. Absolutely amazing. I love that. Let's go. That's so awesome, right? So heck yeah, Brandon. Yep. And then Path of Most Resistance, tanks. Parry for one ally, raise shield for another. What? Tanks. Parry for one ally, raise shield for another. So you're saying parry. Oh. Interesting. 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 I'm going to write that down as a little side caveat. Able to parry and raise shield. Well, same time, etc., etc. So, yeah, well, yeah, that gave me an interesting thought that I'm not going to get into right now. But that was really cool, Beth. Ignis Fiend. What is this, Ignis Fiend? 5,000 Rs? What is 5,000 Rs? I don't think I've ever gotten Rs before. That's freaking awesome. Thank you, dude. That's so cool. Freaking Studley with your icon there too, bro. Let's go. Hi, Coach. I was wondering if you could give us a quick rule of thumb on how many magic items or how much magic power level, how much magic power per level should we be giving our players? Your system reignited my passion for DMing, and my friends, I'm always excited to play. Thank you. Ignis. Okay, first of all, hold the phone. Where are we at? Magic item system. Boom. I'm quoting this thing right here. Do you have this? This is a literal magic item system that we volume 2 of the DC20 playbook is a magic item system, right? So in the magic item system, magic item charges, properties, power, it breaks it all down, and we actually does it in a way that has properties, and each property has a certain amount of points and all that kind of stuff, right? So as far as it's hard to let me reset this whole thing. There we go. It's hard to say. First of all, I don't know if you have that or not, so I don't know if I should communicate with like points amounts or conceptually. So I'm going to go conceptually because I think it's going to be the most applicable, just as general advice for everybody, including you. Is right now for my players, I keep it all wondrous. All magic items I give my players right now are wondrous, right? Mainly, I don't know if that would change if we weren't like in the middle of making the game itself, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of the stuff, the wondrous level items, which is like just literally like one notch, like all the magic items are like 1 or 2 points. That's literally like, that's it, right? I keep it really simple with the magic items. My players right now are level 3, almost 4. And each of them have like 2 magic items. Do they? Yeah, each of them have about 2 magic items. I would say that's pretty good. At level 4, each of them having 2 magic items. So like maybe I would say something along the lines of every 2 levels they get 1 magic item. You know what I'm saying? And then you can scale that up as you go. And then that's also on your choice of how much power you want to give them in the form of magic items. So right now I am giving out less magic items than usual, possibly. Although in general, I don't give out a lot of magic items. I'd like to give out a lot of single-use consumables. Myself personally, I like to give out scrolls, potions, wands, things that are like one-time uses and that's it. I do like that. Or I like to give out magic items that have a recharge component where you have to go find a certain thing in the world to recharge it, right? So it's very tactical, but then they can recharge it if they have the gold, another reason to have gold, etc. That's my 2 cents there. But I hope that helps there. And I hope that resource is another huge thing that I've seen help some people too. So heck yeah. Agile Monk, what's up, dude? We need a game plan to name these Texas monsters. Armadillo, the armadillo bandit, the armadillo fiend, the armadillosaur. Texas monsters. It is stereotypically Texas. My favorite animal is armadillo, and I'm from Texas. I get that. I do like the fact that they are like an animal in a suit of armor and they can transform. Get out of here. How can that not be anyone's favorite animal? Second favorite animal is a bat because it can fly and it looks like a dragon. But anyway, Liam, you know what would be sick? Having a system for a pet companion that can be released alongside the Tamer class and Beast Ranger. Liam, bro. Liam is the best at like sneak peek nuggets because that's literally happening. Like that's literally, there are things involving summoning, like summoning spells are being made alongside the summoner class. Like right now, well, not right now, but we're working on spells. And when we get to summoning spells, we're going to be making the summoning class at the same time as summoning spells for lots of reasons. And when we're releasing companions and pets and familiars and all that type of stuff, it's going to be released in tandem with the tamer. Exactly. Yeah. So, yep, Liam, I agree. I see you. And yep. So awesome. There's that. Boom. Done. Sweet. Let's go. Discord tag. What? Pangolin. Oh, I see what you did there. Yes, one-time use magic items. I see you, Perry. Let's go. All right, cool. Okay, so now let's go to the questions now. There we go. Oh, and we're here. Thank you, Charlie Wolf. Let's go. Charlie Wolf is on and popping. Oh my God, Charlie has a wall of questions. Charlie, stop right now. You're good. Crackly Silver says, hey, wait. Membro Nuevo. Hey, coach. How will magazine content be handled in Foundry VTT? Seeing Cyborn added officially was pretty cool, and I wondered if Shadowborn would see the same treatment in the future. Yes, that's right. I have not made the announcement yet because 0.9.5 is still not ready on Foundry, and once it is, there's some big cool announcements on Foundry. But I talked to Bailey Wiki, who's the head honcho there, who's making all this Foundry stuff, and we decided I wanted to put the Scion class as free as part of Foundry, so you can access Foundry. Foundry will 100% support the Scion. Boop, you know what I'm saying? It's not out yet, but it's getting close, right? So that's going to be for sure a thing, and I want to try and continue to do stuff like that for the core aspects of DC20, ancestries and classes, subclasses, that type of stuff. But once Bailey Wiki's team gets caught up on 9.5, they are going to be ingesting all of the DC20 magazines as well and have that content be available. And we're also looking into people who are already a patron on one of my patrons. Will I be able to access that as well? And they'll be so we're in the works of figuring all of that out to add yet another perk and reward of being a patron on there. So heck yeah. Is out. Wait, 0.95 is out. It's already out. For what? 9.5 is out? 9.5's out? Bailey? Hello? Let's go. All right, well, I need to talk to Bailey. I'm going to add a note to this freaking note list here. Talk to Bailey. What the heck, Bailey? Bailey's on fire. I had no idea it was going to be that fast. What? That's wild. That's wild, dude. Oh, my goodness. All right, cool. That's crazy. Isaiah Chadwick, super chat. Thanks, bro. Thank you for the glide. Oh, thank you for the glide, coach. Pitch for a new condition that might save time from healing effects. Regenerating X at the start of each of your turns, you gain X XP. Interesting. A condition. Regeneration X. Regeneration 1. Regenerating 1. Interesting. That is interesting. It's interesting because I do like the aspect of how that could be. I do like the aspect of how that could interact with things and be able to, things that give you regeneration could interact with each other and it could stack. So if you have regeneration 1 and regeneration 1, it would make regeneration 2, you know. I see that as far as that goes. So that's interesting. My hesitation is that, too many conditions, watch out, right? Excuse me, sorry. But that is interesting. I made a note of it. Which is a compliment to you, sir. Thank you, Isaiah. Liam, summoner subclass that casts magic using cards like Yu-Gi-Oh! Liam, you don't need a subclass for that. You just do that out the gate, man. At level 1, you're a freaking Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Get a freaking pyramid necklace and you transform in between. Oh man, that's so cool. Yep. You absolutely can do that. That's so cool. That's cool, dude. Do that at level 1, man. That's awesome. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I played in Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments when I was in college, but yeah, wild. Wheeler777 with a $38.57, very specific number there. Thanks, dude. Does the 0.9.5 affect the Scion subclass in any way? Yes. Shoot. It affected it in a very small way. There's we changed one of its properties. You know what? Here we go. We're doing it right now. Scion. There it is. Scion. We got the new updated Scion. The PDF. This is which one's the new one? Zoom back in here. Which one's the new one? It has to be this one because it's a different number. Where's the name of this thing? Version 2. There we go. Scion table level 1. Oh, let me share this with you guys. Boom. All right, here we go. Whoa, what am I doing? I'm full screening. There we go. Here it is. All right. So we got Sonic Spell, Telekinesis, first level feature. Was it this one? Yeah, it's here. The Sonic Spell is part of Psionic Mind. You can spend on 1 AP on a mental save. Failure, the target loses their concentration. You gain the following spell enhancements you can apply, and it costs this to add to stuff, right? So this was some of the things we changed, because there's something that involved like mystical defense, which we removed, which honestly, mystical defense didn't make sense for the Scion in the first place, because Radiant, Umbral, Sonic have nothing to do with the Scion. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm Scion? I was saying the word Scion, if y'all didn't catch that, but I was saying Scion in a cool... Anyway, hopefully that helps out Wheeler, that little spot right there. And if you don't have the updated PDF, let me know, because if you should, I sent it out, and you should have everything anyway. So, General Mineral! What's up, General Mineral? Let's go. Late fee, Dragon Boy fee, DC20, let's go. General Mineral. I haven't said your name in a while. That is what's up. I love seeing you. Love seeing you here, brother. Let's go. And then Dan, I was suggesting things like attempt to grab the edge of a cliff or have an ally save you from the fall. I see you, Dan. So I'm gonna add an extra note there. Falling off of cliff, ledge, etc. Yes. So I do this myself. So Game Master Fiat, if a player's about to fall off of something, I give them a save myself. You know what I'm saying? I do that myself, just because that's just wild, and I want to make sure to give them a chance to save themselves. If not, then oh my gosh, what's happening? So yes, that's absolutely something I could see happening, right? So heck yeah. And then why can't I move? Okay, there we go. So I got you, Dan. Okay, cool. And then, oh gosh, I keep messing up with this F11 thing. All right. So then, next question. Regnif K. Can you play support, DPS, or control with any spell school? Yes. Love that question. Spell schools, Divine, Arcane, Primal. I want to be able to do everything. Damage, control, heal, protect. All schools of magic, all things, right? But in different ways. It's gonna be freaking crazy. Y'all. See, I could go on that. I could go on that for so long. I want them to be able to do everything, but it's going to be accomplished by different means and mechanics to be able to protect somebody. So maybe one spell school protects you by increasing your PD or AD. Maybe one spell school protects you by giving you temporary HP. Maybe one spell school protects you by reducing the attack from enemies that are attacking you in the first place, right? At the end of the day, you're protecting someone. Hydration check, thank you, party. There we go. So you see it. We're synced up. Let's go. Liam. Whoa. Dang, guys. Liam. Pitch new weapon property. Silvered. When it's this weapon's creature can't use features to regenerate health for 1 minute, adamantine attacks. This weapon ignore physical damage, resistance, and immunities. So Silvered, Liam. Silvered will never be a default weapon property in the core rules of DC20. Now, I know the way I said that might sound like very, never, but what do you think is going to be featured in the monster hunter, gatherer, builder, weapon making, armor making, expansion to crafting system. What do you think is going to be in there? Oh my gosh, so many properties, just like what you're saying. There's going to be carapace. There's going to be like a bug. There's going to be different tags from monsters that have different weapon properties that they grant. And oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be so cool. And the weapon system, the custom weapon armor system, already has a point system for it, so it's gonna be so easy to do. It's gonna be awesome. So yes, Liam, in the future. Dable Zian again, bro. To obtain a grapple on a target. Whoa! To obtain a grapple on a target, a player has to succeed with athletics versus martial check. But to escape the target, has to succeed with athletics versus martial check. Wait, what is the need for the reversal? What? A player has to succeed with athletics versus a martial check, but to escape from the grapple, the target has to succeed with athletics versus a martial check. I don't know if I don't know the perspective of which you're saying it, so I'm just going to say how it works, and maybe that will explain it. So basically, if you're going to grapple somebody, you can't grapple somebody with acrobatics. It's going to be an athletics check, right? So you make an athletics check to grapple them, right? Cool. On the other end, though, the dodgy, the person trying to escape, you can escape with either athletics or acrobatics. You can grab them and stop them. You can block them. You can hit their hand away. You can backflip. You can nimbly move around, however, right? So that makes sense. And then that is how it always works. The grappler is always athletics, and the grapplee is always either one, right? So if you want to escape, it's either one versus their athletics, right? So the person trying to hold on and do the athletic only thing only has athletics, and the person trying to get away can get away with either, you know? So that's how that works. So I don't even think that that's a reversal. That's just consistently the same. Just depends on the perspective of who you're thinking from. That makes sense. Peter Terry, I hope that makes sense. Peter Terry, I once made a magic hilt that can be attached to a weapon and extend and rebalance the weapon. That's sick. A dagger that becomes a spear, a falchion becomes a stab. Yep. Does that change damage? Just the range. Doesn't change the damage, just the range. Amazing. You just gave it the reach property. You know what I'm saying? You situationally gave it reach. That's so cool. I made a magical hilt. That's so cool. You just like put the hilt on a weapon and then whoop, whoop. That's awesome, Peter. Let's go. That's a great magic item right there. That's great. Indy, wanting to have elemental ancestries in my campaign. Any suggestions or idea of what might show up in the magazine? Elemental Born are absolutely in DC20. It's going to be in an expansion where the Elementalist class comes in. There's an Elementalist class, and there's Elemental Born of all of the elements: lightning, fire, wind, earth, everything, heart. But the Fireborn, the Elemental Born are going to be able to imbue their attacks with their weapon. So if you have a hunter and they have a bow and they're a Fireborn, they can light their arrow on fire and shoot it, right? So a little bit of Spellblade vibes there. Cool. They're going to be able to do some things like that. They're going to be able to fire, and the lightning ones will possibly have a move speed increases. The earth one will have defense one increases. All of that stuff. It's all there. And a lot of it's like in a decent amount of, like, it's in a decent stage of development, honestly, in its own right. So I don't know. It's not slated right now to be out there yet, but it could be because it's so far along. So there's that, Indy. I hope that answers your question. And then Onyx Studios, let's go. And we hit it. Yep. I was like, Onyx Studios donated a very specific amount of $60 more towards Dragon Boy. And we hit it. And we hit the goal. $531. Let's go. What a freaking night for Dragon Boy. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, Dragon Boy. Let's go. I'm gonna be I messaged the mom And I said like, hey, I'm donating all the profits to the stream to you guys. Don't tell him though. And she said, oh my gosh, thank you so much. So yeah, I don't know if he knows yet, but that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited for that. And you guys are awesome for doing it in the first place. For me to be able to even say I can do this in the first place, that's awesome. That's awesome. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'll give y'all an update next week on how the whole thing goes down. But thank you, Onyx Studios. You're freaking pushing across the finish line, because now that unlocks another giveaway. We are doing, every time we hit the live stream goal, when we hit the live stream goal, we do a giveaway of Die Hard Dice, which I actually showed last time. Yeah, here they are. Die Hard Dice is the dragon dice. Oh yeah, purple dragon scale dice. These are the dice for the DC20 Kickstarter that are coming through, and they're working on. There we go. Nope. There we go. There we go. That are being worked on right now. And they're sitting. This is a little sample copy. They're not done yet. They're still working, you know. But yeah, so $75 Die Hard Dice gift card is given away at the end of the stream as well. Let's go. Let's go. I think that's like the third week in a row that we've hit it. So thank you guys. And this one's especially cool because it's going to Dragon Boy. And if you guys missed it from the start of the stream, Dragon Boy is a high school student or in the area near where I live who happens to make super cool 3D dragons at a pop-up booth. And this high school kid's just freaking chasing his dreams, man. That's what's up. Let's go. Jason Fisher. What's up, Jason? For Dragon Boy. Random idea. Base legendary actions based on player AP spent, i.e. happens after every 4 to 8. I see. I think it's just scale well with party size. Interesting. So my thoughts on that is that would terrify me. That would terrify me as a game master unless I had a little clicker, like a, you know, those people that like check people at the door and they like click it every time somebody walks through the door or whatever. They're like 1, 2. I would have to have one of those, and every time somebody spent an action point, and I think that would pull me out of it too much. That would be my concern. How you scale legendary actions based on players is you just give them the same amount of legendary actions as players -1. Done. And you just spend one after everyone goes. Done. You know what I'm saying? That would be the way to do it, right? So that's how I would do it. And simply just because when somebody takes a reaction, that's one, but then it's their turn, and then now it's here, but then now they took more turns, and now it went over the thing, so I use it, but then I gotta keep track of the one flow. You know what I'm saying? So there's my 2 cents right there. So heck yeah. Velio says, chill, Onyx Studios, chill, dude. Let's go. Jenny Bratt. I keep seeing Jenny Bratt's comments just saying burr. Dragon Boy's pockets go burr. Hey, he's gonna need it because his freaking printers are gonna break from these orders. You know what I'm saying? Orders, or maybe there's nobody ordering. I'm gonna do some talking. I'll see how many orders we got. I'm gonna see how many orders were placed today or in like the next 24 hours. And then we'll see what happens. We'll keep in touch. That's awesome. Heck yeah. And then Novanen, I don't know if this was ever mentioned. Is there a class that simulates being a bender, like the characters from Avatar: Last Airbender? Novanen, that's the Elementalist. Done. The Elementalist is Avatar: The Last Airbender. Elements, mastering elements, either mastering one element or mastering all of them. That is the Elementalist in DC20 right now. So yes, it's going to be sick. I'm so excited for that one. So heck yeah. And oh my gosh, and we're in overtime. So let's go. Oh my goodness. What just happened? Okay. So we're in overtime now. I'm going to hit the rest of these super chats. And while I'm doing it, everybody say something in the chat. We got 2 giveaways. Say something in the chat right now. You just got to say something once or put in a purple heart emoji or whatever. Say something. If you say anything, it puts you in the Nightbot giveaway, and we're doing 2 giveaways. The regular one and the super, and we hit the goal one, right? So heck yeah. So now let me get through this here. Admiral Rum, on this day, 38 years will have passed since I first walked this earth. Admiral Rum's birthday! Dude, Admiral Rum, happy freaking birthday, man. I gotta make a note here for this too. Happy birthday. Admiral Rum bonus payment birthday boy. I didn't know it was your birthday, boy. Happy birthday, bro. 38. I'm almost 38. We're the same age, dude. Let's go. Ignis again with 2,000 more R's. What is an R's? Thank you so much, Coach. Yes, I have every DC20 magazine. I'm super pumped for the Bestiaria Next Most magazine. I'll try and single-use magic items you talked about. Yep. Also, Ignis, you know what? Maybe I should do this. Actually, if you have every magazine, my Dungeon Master binder, patrons, different tiers of Patreon have different rewards. At one of the patron tiers, you get access to my Game Master binder that I run for my campaign. And right now, on my Game Master binder at the top, I have about 30 magic items that I've made with point values on them that I'm using for my magic items. And I'm glad I did it because I can't tell you how many times I just whenever I make monsters, I just make them. I'm excited for them to have, and then they always end up looting them, and they're like, let's see if he has any magic items. And I'm like, dang it, this guy totally should have a magic item. Shoot. And then, which first of all, you should have used the magic item against the players. That's always a fun thing to do. And then now they have the magic item. But I did not do that. It's like, oh, shoot. So then I went to my random magic item table and I was like, yes, he has this one. Oops. So heck yeah, Ignis. And then Dable's in, awesome answer again. There may be... I may need some rewording on escape grapple, a little more clarity in its explanation. That's a good note. That's good to know. I love seeing where people get confused, and then if the confusion is wrong and we need to fix it, or if it's right, but we need to be more clear with the explanation of it. So thank you, Dable's Ian. Lower Jam, for the cause. Let's go, Lower Jam. Throwing a $20 super chat out at the home stretch for the cause. Let's go, Lower Jam. Afari Noxa. Elemental Born sounds cool, and I am trying to convey this at least as rude as possible. I'm just not a huge fan of all the races ending in Born. Oh, they don't, Afari Noxa, and it's not no offense taken. They don't end in Born. That's just their, what do you call it, prototype name? That's their code name. That's their development name. It's not the final name. Angelborn are not going to be called Angelborn. D&D calls them Aasimar, right? Now, Dragonborn in D&D are Dragonborn, which I think that's kind of lame in the same type of vein, right? So all of the names in DC20 will be called something else. We literally call them Born for the scientifical, biological, anatomy. It's literally, that's what it is, right? So they won't be called that. They will have their own historical ancestry name, so no worries there, Afari. And then lastly, Liam, obviously no time soon, but what are your thoughts on magazine themed around different cultures, like a Japanese one with an Oni ancestry and yokai monsters, or Greek one with a Greek monster? That is wild. I have never thought of that, Liam. I have never thought about that type of content. It's very meta. It's very real world, right? So I don't know. I feel like there's so much more to do that we need, especially with the game being in its infancy stages. But that sounds really cool. You said Oni and different local Greek. Oh man, the Phalanx. Oh, it's the Spartan. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool, dude. Oh my gosh. What do we call that? Cultural Monster magazine. Even class talent update. That's cool. That's really cool. I love the theme there. So heck yeah. And then Ren, wait, are these being donated? Hell yeah. All of these go to Dragon Boy, who is a local high school student that makes 3D printed dragon things. He's a young little entrepreneur doing his thing. Freaking love that dude. Hell yeah. Send our love to Dragon Boy. Also love DC20. How much passion you have for the game and making it awesome shows through in every part of it. Ren, thank you, dude. Hit me in the purple heart right there. Thank you, dude. For real. And then Charlie Wolf, could it be general name and their own name? General name and their own name? What do you mean general name? So Shadowborn will be the biological name. So if a scientist were referring to humans, canines, felines, it would be Shadowborn, Dragonborn, Angelborn. Those would be in the game in that sense, from a scientific perspective, but they will have a true name. You know what I'm saying? Dable's in. Yes, enemies using magic items and the players will find them for the win. I do love that. I need to do that more. I really do need to do that more, but I usually just give the spellcasters magic stuff, and then I think of it from a mechanical boss fight perspective instead of, you know what I'm saying? All right, anyway, we're doing the giveaways. First giveaway, here it comes. Another super chat from Brandon at the buzzer for the Dragon Entrepreneur. Let's go, Easy. Let's go. The kid's name's Easy, so let's go. Let's go. All right, winner. First giveaway is for a copy of DC20, a DC20's PDF and the Monster Starter Pack. If you already have them, then I upgrade you, give you even more stuff. And if you back the Kickstarter, I upgrade you, give you even more stuff, right? So heck yeah. Sean Pepin pinged me. Sentient Corn or Cornborn. Wow, Sean, I see what you did there. But the winner is Wargasm. Who subscribes to this channel. Thank you, Wargasm. Wargasm, you win. Any winner, that winner, as in Wargasm and the next one, go to Discord, message a moderator. Their names are in red. Talk to them. They'll get you hooked up, set up, and good to go. Awesome. Next winner, final winner for the Die Hard Dice giveaway. $75 Die Hard Dice. You're going to be able to get a full metal set and some other stuff because the dice on there are high quality and not that expensive. Another reason why I'm going with them. I did a lot of research on who I chose to do the freaking dice for this Kickstarter. A Digimon won the stream, guys. El Roman subscribes to this channel. El Roman is about to evolve into Metal El Roman. Let's go. El Roman, I hope you're not taking that offensively. I'm not trying to make fun of your name. I freaking love the name, and it makes me nostalgic because I freaking love Digimon. So El Roman, let's freaking go. Let's go. Awesome. Done. Congrats, Oman. Pete, let's go. I love that, Pete. Oh, that's good. That's what's funny. And they pour light, hitting it with any update on the Dark Vision nerfs and spell rework. Still, they pour a light. You are so committed to this light thing, bro. It's in your name. You're absolutely committed. I respect it, dude. Dark Vision so far has no changes because we have not yet made those spells, and I am still on the fence on if the Dark Vision needs to be absolutely nerfed or not. I really am interested to see. So Vapor Light, even if things aren't changed and it seems too strong, stay with me. Don't get ahead of yourself. Because I want to see the play test of the spells with Dark Vision. And if Dark Vision is too strong, then we nerf it. Because I would rather Dark Vision be cool and useful and nice and something that's valuable instead of something that's just hand waved and no one cares about Dark Vision, right? Because in D&D, no one cares about Dark Vision. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, there is the stream, people. What do we hit? $653. Let's go. And I can't wait to see what happens on I can't wait to see what happens with the orders as well, with the Dragon Boy orders. So heck yeah, people, let's go. There's the cause. DragonBoy.com. Props to Dragon Boy for getting the name DragonBoy.com. Let's go. So that is the stream, people. Oh, wait. Wargasm says pass it on. Okay. Ooh, we almost lost that one. All right, cool. Wargasm says pass it on. Winner, Wargasm. Oh my gosh, Wargasm passes it on. What a G. What an OG. That is awesome, dude. Wargasm, if you don't have everything involving DC20 right now, if you don't have all the magazines, if you don't have all the stuff, Wargasm still. Oh wait, somebody just won. I just missed it. The winner is Shannon. Boom, Shannon, message a moderator. Everybody who won, message a moderator. Wargasm, if you don't have everything that's ever been made for DC20, you still message a moderator. I want to make sure you have all the stuff, man. That's freaking nice of you, dude. For real. Message the moderator. Make sure you have something. If you want a magazine, I'll send you all the magazines. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're back. Thank you, guys. This has been super fun. It's super crazy that you guys once again hit the goal for the community and be able to even do this in the first place. That's awesome. It's awesome for you guys to be so consistently supportive that I'm in a position that I can just donate everything, all the profits of a stream somewhere. Super cool. Dragon's Boy mom posted. What? Dragon's Boy mom posted? What? Wait, where? Wait, what? Where's Dragon Boy's mom? Dragon Boy's mom in the chat? Heather, this is Dragon Boy's mom. He wants to give away a big special dragon, purple of course, with wings. Oh, he wants to do a giveaway? Let's go. All right. Dragon Boy. Last winner, we're doing a third giveaway. This giveaway is for, this is a Dragon Boy giveaway from Dragon Boy himself. All right. Dragon Boy wants to throw it out there. Isn't that freaking cool, y'all? I just got chills. You're doing it right, Dragon Boy. And we're going to talk. Me and Dragon Boy are going to talk. But you're doing it right. Because the better things go for you, the more and this is how my philosophy, the better things are going, the more I want to give. That's exactly what Dragon Boy just did. Things are going crazy. He's like, hey, I want to give away something away. So we're giving something away. Give some away. Winner gets a purple freaking dragon. I don't even know what Dragon Boy is going to send you. I want a picture of it. I want a picture of whatever you sent. Dragon Boy, I want you to send me a picture of whatever you're sending this person so I can see whatever they're getting. That's freaking awesome. The winner is Nathaniel Amorim. Nathaniel Amorim. Let's go, Nathaniel. Nathaniel, we'll set you up. And then a disclaimer. I'm going to put this disclaimer on for Dragon Boy, just in case Dragon Boy doesn't do this himself. If you are not in the United States, I don't know if Dragon Boy can send it to you. Okay. I don't know, because that's a big ask. Okay. But if you aren't in the United States and that doesn't work out and it didn't work out, I will step in and give you something, Nathaniel, and I'll hook you up. And then we'll do the giveaway again next week. Okay. So there we go. Awesome. What a freaking awesome stream, guys. What a freaking awesome stream. That's so cool. So cool. Thank you guys so much. Dragon Boy's already saying thank you guys so much. That's super awesome. This has been an awesome stream for real. And it's because you guys are awesome. So let's go. Stay creative. Think outside the box, y'all. Peace. Stay creative. Think outside the box. Peace.